Hello. So as we're preparing to leave what is one of our favourite moorings on this stretch,
hello,
we're going to go and visit Chester Zoo today.
so we've moored up there, yeah, and can you guess where we're going? I finally got it to go. Well, we've been here, but technically this is only a
48-hour mooring.
48-hour mooring
During the summer months.
So it's only a short visit when you're normally here, but there you go. We're right at our best this point. Like, pretty bridge.
The only downside to the mooring here is the internet signal's not very good. The phones don't work particularly well.
Unless you sit on the back of the boat, but you can't do that in the middle of the night, can you?
That is a small price to pay
But
for the peace and tranquility.
it is peaceful and tranquil. So do a quick spin round and everybody can see. So you've had the boat bit, yeah. You've got the bridge bit, that's Pretty Bridge,
So going to
as it's known as.
go and stand up on the bridge and show you different directions to different places from up there before we walk up to the zoo.
And then she's told you where we're going today. Never mind.
And we haven't heard the heffalumps or the lions yet today.
Not today. But we do have mileage post, which we'll turn around and show you in a minute.
And lots of bird feeders on here as well.
Yeah.
So there's often lots of birdies here too.
Morning, Mallards. How are we, Mr. and Mrs.?
So there's the mileage post. So it is 4 miles from here to Ellesmere Port Boat Museum and 4 miles from here to Telford Basin, about 4.5 to Chester City Centre. And we're just coming off the towpath.
The towpath's just been replaced.
It has.
Or refreshed. Might be the better term
onto
for
the
it.
bridge.
So
in the direction, that's Ellesmere Port down that way. And then if we turn around 180 degrees,
ooh, that's confusing, isn't it?
that's the route up the canal into Chester.
And that boat there, just below my finger, is on a non-hour mooring.
So yes, those moorings that side are 2 weeks, but they are next to the CRT compound at the moment, so you've got the wear of the 24-hour generator. But I think the phone signal might be slightly better that side because people tend to moor that side rather than this side where we are.
But saying that, they do reckon it could be because of the electric pylons.
So yeah, your mum did say, didn't she? She thought it was because of the electric pylons. So if I turn around again, you can see behind us the electric pylons.
You might pick up the aeroplane normally, and we've already had it this morning. Have you seen a whale fly?
So with the electric pylons, do they affect phone signals? Does anyone out there know the answer to that? Comments below for us if you do. So where's the aeroplane? There's the aeroplane.
It's not.
Oh, it's not the whale. So going back to the bridge. So that way up the bridge behind us goes up towards the Rake Hotel and restaurant, doesn't it? And the campsite. Yes. It's about 1.5 miles up there to that, but it is a small country lane. It is a nice route to get up there, but if you're doing it at night, you'd need to be well lit. And it's about 2.5 miles that way up to Cheshire Oaks, and there's a Sainsbury's up there as well. And then if I turn around the other way, where you can see that lorry behind me, that's the route to Chester. There's a footpath there up to Chester Zoo, which is where we're going to go. And the lane goes round, and there's a lay-by there where you can park vehicles if you jump in a vehicle with your boat as well. And it's about a 10-minute drive that way into Chester City Centre.
Yeah.
So as remote and lovely as it is here, it's actually quite accessible as well, which is good. There's Pretty Bridge. We've just walked a few yards down towards the footpath, which will take us up to the zoo. There is a sign at the end of the path. There's a big lorry in the way, so let's go around the lorry and I'll show you the sign, which says Nature Reserve. Visit Chester Zoo's Nature Reserve. There you go. So it's up a hill, but it's only probably a 10-minute walk maybe up there. It's about 1/2 mile, so it won't take too long to walk up there.
That's a bit of a slope on it.
It does. It's a good running route, isn't it? I've run it a good few times.
Yeah, it is slightly.
So we'll see you at the top. We've paid for our tickets, come through the entrance, and before going through the ticketed gate we're going left and we're coming to see the elephants, which are part of the Manus National Park, home of the Asian elephants.
There you go.
As you'll know from our videos we do inside our boats, I have a bit of a love for elephants and lots of them on the boat. One of my favourite animals. And like we say, if you walk up the public footpath through the middle of the zoo, you can see the elephants from there, although obviously not as clearly as this. And there's a baby one just come into view as well. There's a map as you come in the entrance, and as you can see from it, there is development going on to do another African area which will be open in 2025. We're on the bridge now that goes over the public footpath. You've got antlered deer in that enclosure normally, which you could possibly see from the footpath. The one further up where you can see the building is the rhino enclosure. Got donkeys on the left hand side. And the elephants over that side, which like I say you can see when you come up the public footpath, but not particularly clearly. Here we've got the giraffes. It wasn't until I was on safari in Africa a couple of years ago that I actually realised there are 4 different species of giraffe. We've got a sleeping Asiatic lion here. 99.9% of their range have been hunted, and they now only exist in the Gir forest in India.
And they eat little people like you.
That's a tiger. Is that lion? Isn't it? You can get out and see them. Yeah.
I think maybe the baby giraffe's been told off and told to stand in the corner. These bush dogs are quite cute. They live in packs of up to 12 at a time. They're led by a dominant female. She is the only one in the pack to reproduce, and the other dogs' ostrius cycles are suppressed to stop them from reproducing, which is a clever part of nature. And then the dominant female also can have up to 6 pups per litter, and then the whole group helps her to rear the young. And here we've got a sloth, if you can spot him in the tree. Do you know which country he's just been made the national animal of? And here's the jaguar. They're at risk of extinction because of deforestation. We've come into the rainforest house and we've got an orangutan here having a bit of exercise after his lunch. Here we've got the little gibbon, again at risk of extinction because of deforestation. And here we've got the red panda. Flamingos have fascinated me since I was a child. I've always loved their colour. And when I was on safari in Africa, it was amazing to see that the lakes they were on there had frozen over overnight, and then they were skating across the top of the ice before it defrosted in the morning. The colours of the coral in the aquarium is amazing, as are the colours of the fish.
The fish that have just run away.
Yeah. There we go, there's the fish. So those yellow ones are yellow tang. Humboldt penguins are native to South America, but unfortunately their population has decreased by about 85% in the last 40 years. Due to a combination of climate change and overfishing. We've got a giant otter here. Hopefully, over the course of the summer, we might be lucky enough to see some smaller native otters on the canals. Have you been lucky enough to spot otters on the canals? If so, whereabouts have you seen them? Comments below, please. Lemur enclosure is actually one that you can walk through. It's the closest we can get to the animals here, I think.
Monkey, any other suggestion? You're looking at it like a monkey, a rabbit, and squirrel all smushed into one, really, isn't it?
We were lucky enough to see lemurs when we were in Tanzania.
They're the only primates you find in one place, one specific island. Any idea where is it? Madagascar, there you go.
Here we've got the Bactrian camels, which are native to the Gobi and Gashan Gobi deserts in China and Mongolia. And the other place you can see camels here in England is on the A66, that goes across from the A1 to the M6. And there's a cafe there, the name escapes me, I will look it up. And they've got them in a field outside. So you do a bit of a double take as you're driving across the A66, because there's camels in a field. We'd almost given up on finding the black rhino, but here we go. But the baby's not here, so we'll carry on searching. Got the tiger enclosure here, but unfortunately we can't see them very well. There's a pair of Sumatran tigers, and apparently mum is pregnant and due any day, so we think that's why they're not venturing too far out into the enclosure. So the Sumatran tigers in Nepal have actually increased in numbers recently, and that's causing a problem with the people that live there, because the people that live there make a living off the land the tigers live on. So there's been quite a lot of attacks. So there's now projects in place to help develop other livelihoods for the natives so that the tigers' habitats can be protected. Oh, look at that. God, look at its teeth. These are the Sulawesi crested macaque. Monkeys are just so clever and so funny to watch. hope you enjoyed that walk around the zoo with us.
Wow, it's been interesting. Baby rhino.
We've had a lovely day.
And that might be a tiger soon.
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't know how common knowledge is. It's something I've heard.
So a lot of the species here are here to protect them from extinction.
Sorry.
And a lot of the extinction of species is due to deforestation.
Palm oil.
Is a large part of it.
And it's in ice cream. Did you know that? I didn't know that until today.
So using sustainably produced palm oil
How are they going to do that with ice cream?
is one small thing that we can all do to help reduce the impact on the environment. So there's the organisation, the Roundtable, let me get it right, Roundtable.
Look up RSPO.
No, I had it in my
palm
head
oil.
just now. It's the Roundtable Sustainable Palm Oil. I think
Right,
it's
okay.
Roundtable for Sustainable Palm Oil, but I will check on that.
Big words, spit that one out your mouth if
There's
you can do.
also an app that you can use to scan barcodes of products that you buy to see where the palm oil is produced and how it's produced. And Chester Zoo have also got a sign up for sustainability campaign for reducing the use of non-sustainable palm oil as well. So it's all good work that's going on.
And there's new attractions being made.
So yes, there's a new African area being developed at the moment.
Spoiled it for them again, why don't you? Come on down and come and see what it's like. Or visit a local zoo near you. You might learn something.
So I hope you have enjoyed it. It's been a bit different this week.
You know the answer. Push the button, ring the bell. It's free to you and the world and the zoo.